The UAZ-451D, nicknamed Golovastik tadpole, is far more than a simple rear-wheel drive variant of the UAZ-450. Its history, born from a state directive and designer ingenuity, reveals a vehicle of unique engineering and significant historical importance. The story begins with a paradox. In 1958, the Council of Ministers of the RSFSR ordered the Ulyanovsk Automobile Plant to develop a new one-ton rear-wheel drive truck. This was puzzling because the plant was still mastering mass production of the all-wheel drive UAZ-450 family. The state, without waiting for one order to be fulfilled, was placing another. The directive was brief, but its key phrase was, "with regard to prospective development." Ministry officials likely assumed the new truck would be a simplified UAZ-450 by removing the front axle. However, UAZ engineers seized this ambiguity. They knew the UAZ-450 platform, based on the JIS-69 chassis, had inherent flaws: a catastrophically overloaded front axle, a cramped cab, and a frame that prevented side doors on van versions. Instead of a simple modification, Chief Designer Golovastik's team chose to develop a fundamentally new chassis, looking ahead to unify with the future UAZ-469. The main challenge was weight distribution. Experiments with both front and rear-wheel drive prototypes based on the UAZ-450 failed due to poor balance. 3 layout schemes were considered. The chosen solution, Scheme 2, kept the 2,300 mm wheelbase, but shifted the engine 220 mm rearward and 73 mm downward. This improved the unloaded vehicle's traction, increased cabin space, and later optimized driveline angles for all-wheel drive versions. The new platform featured a straight, flat frame, unlike the GAD-69's complex profile, allowing for a side door on vans. It was designed for a family of vehicles: the UAZ-451 van, UAZ-451A ambulance, UAX-451 minibus, and the UAZ-451D flatbed truck. Crucially, it used the more powerful and 40 kilograms lighter Volga GAD-21 engine paired with a new 4-speed gearbox, whose lever was moved to the steering column. The cab redesign, led by Gennady Avarin, focused on driver comfort and space. However, a critical oversight occurred. The engine's 4th cylinder ended up directly beneath the cab's rear wall, making its repair notoriously difficult, a trait that persists today. Varchenko also cleverly insisted on installing window regulators from the Moskvich car against initial resistance. The UAZ-451D entered production in 1961. Initially, it used the old UAZ-450 bodywork. By late 1964, engineers realized the inefficient winding air duct to the radiator was flawed. They moved the air intake lower, creating the iconic Russian stove front end that defines the Bukhanka to this day. This functional design was not created by artists, but emerged from engineering necessity. The UAZ-451D's legacy is profound. It was the first Ulyanovsk model developed not for the military, but for civilian use, a compact, economical workhorse for the national economy. Contrary to being a simplified version, its advanced and original platform became the foundation for the entire second generation of UAZ Kabover vehicles. It proved that Soviet automotive engineering could successfully prioritize civilian needs, leaving an indelible mark on history.